In the city of Snuggleton, where clouds were made of cotton candy and traffic lights yawned when it got dark, bedtime wasn't just a routine, it was a mission. That mission belonged to the silly superheroes of sleep.
Captain Cozy. His hugs could calm wild tigers.
Pillow Ninja. She could leap silently from bed to bed.
Sir Snooze-a-Lot, a knight with a snoring helmet that made everyone nearby sleepy.
Giggle Girl! Her laughter could chase away nightmares.
Together, they were known as the Bedtime Bunch, and their mission was clear. Make bedtime awesome for every kid, everywhere. But tonight, something very unusual was happening. At exactly 7:01 p.m., the Tuck-in Town alarm bell rang.
Beep, beep, beep.
Captain Cozy read the emergency message.
Warning. Kids all over town are refusing to go to bed, teeth unbrushed, pajamas rejected, pillows missing.
A bedtime blackout.
Who would commit such a snooze sabotage?
Only one villain could be behind this.
All four whispered together.
The Bedtime Bandit.
Suddenly, all the bedtime TVs and nightlight screens flickered. On every screen appeared a cackling villain with popcorn in his pajamas. The Bedtime Bandit. He wore a cape made of tangled blankets and socks on his hands.
Who needs bedtime when you can bounce on beds and eat sugar at midnight?
Kids all over Snuggleton cheered.
This is worse than the nightlight outage of 22.
The Bedtime Bunch huddled in their Pillow Fort headquarters. Captain Cozy held up his sleepy strategy board.
We need to restore the bedtime routine, one step at a time.
Toothbrushes first.
Then pajamas.
And finally, the big bedtime story.
The clock ticked to 7:15. Operation Bring Back Bedtime had begun. Chapter 5. The Toothpaste Tug-of-War. Their first stop, Brushington Elementary. Inside, kids were eating marshmallows and painting the walls with toothpaste.
Toothpaste is for art, yelled one boy.
Not so fast, shouted Pillow Ninja, flipping into action.
Captain Cozy brought out his minty fresh marshmallow repellent spray. Sir Snooze-a-Lot chanted the brushing song.
Brush your teeth from left to right. Brush your teeth with all your might.
Giggle Girl passed out giggle-powered toothbrushes. Within minutes, every kid was brushing and giggling. Chapter 6. The Pajama Panic. Next stop, Slumber Street, where kids wore swimsuits, pirate costumes, and pizza boxes.
Where are your jammies? Asked Giggle Girl.
We don't need pajamas to sleep, one kid said, spinning in a cape.
Yes, but you need comfy clothes to rest your powers, said Captain Cozy kindly.
Pillow Ninja held up a pajama parade poster.
Put on jammies, win glow-in-the-dark stickers.
One by one, the kids changed into pajamas and danced their way down the block. Chapter 7. The Lost Stuffies. A windstorm of socks was blowing across Blanket Bridge, carrying away stuffies and teddy bears. Sir Snooze-a-Lot held up his teddy tracker's shield.
They've been kidnapped by the Bedtime Bandit sleep snatchers.
Pillow Ninja dove into the socknado. Giggle Girl giggled so hard the wind stopped. Captain Cozy gathered every teddy, llama, and sleepy unicorn.
Stuffy secured, he cheered.
The kids sighed with relief and hugged their snuggle buddies tight. Chapter 8. The Sleepy Snack Trap. At Yawn Park, the Bedtime Bandit had left piles of crunchy candy crackers and jitter juice. Kids were bouncing off the swings yelling, "Who needs bedtime?"
Captain Cozy arrived with a wagon full of sleep-friendly snacks, warm milk pops, banana bites, and cocoa cookies.
Giggle Girl held up a chart. Foods that help you sleep versus foods that make you bounce.
Kids started swapping candy for bedtime bites.
Sir Snooze-a-Lot burped. I love cocoa cookies.
Chapter 9. The Pillow Fight Showdown. In the town square, the bedtime bandit had turned pillows into missiles. He jumped from a rooftop, yelling, "Pillow pow!"
Pillow Ninja jumped higher. You mess with bedtime, you mess with me.
An epic, slow-motion pillow battle began. Feathers flew, giggles exploded, even the bandit laughed.
Giggle Girl dropped in with a parachute made of quilts. Why are you doing this? She asked.
Because I never had a good bedtime, the bandit sniffled.
Captain Cozy held out his hand. Then let us show you how it's done.
Chapter 10. The Bedtime Bandit's Story. The bedtime bunch took the bandit back to HQ. They brushed his teeth with a joke toothbrush. They helped him pick footy pajamas. They gave him a hot lavender cuddle smoothie. Then, in the glow of starlights, they read him a story about a lonely raccoon who found a bedtime family.
The bandit cried a little. Best bedtime ever.
Chapter 11. Rebuilding Bedtime.
With the bandit on our team, we spread new bedtime tools across town.
Pajama pop-ups.
Snuggle stations.
Dream theme coloring books.
Every kid got a bedtime buddy plushie and a sleep is my superpower sticker.
Soon the whole city was calmer, quieter, cozier. Chapter 12. The Great Goodnight Countdown.
At 8:55 p.m., the bedtime bunch gathered at the Snuggleton Clock Tower.
Papa Pillow called out, "The Goodnight countdown begins."
10, 9, 8.
Kids all over town yawned, brushed, flopped into beds.
3, 2, 1.
Click, lights dimmed, stars twinkled, the city slept. Chapter 13. The Dream Patrol. Now that Snuggleton was snoozing, the bedtime bunch launched their Dream Patrol blimp. They floated over neighborhoods, checking who needed a story boost, whose nightlight was too bright, and who forgot to hug their llama. With glitter maps and yawn meters, they fine-tuned bedtime like bedtime ninjas. Chapter 14. Back at Bedtime Base. At HQ, the heroes sipped chamomile tea and wrapped up their bedtime reports. Brushed check, jammied check, snuggled check. Dreamy and dozing check. Even the bandit, now renamed Benny Blanket, had made a report.
I helped 23 kids get their stuffed animals back.
He said proudly. Chapter 15. Sir Snooze-a-Lot's Snore Symphony. Suddenly, Sir Snooze-a-Lot let out the loudest snore of all time. The whole team fell into a fit of laughter, and then into blankets and pillows. Captain Cozy tucked in the team.
You've all done a super job tonight.
Same time tomorrow?
Always.
Giggle Girl yawned. Chapter 16. Sleep is the Real Superpower. As the moon glowed above Snuggleton, the bedtime bunch snuggled into their bunks. Outside, soft snores and dreams drifted through the stars.
Saving bedtime isn't just a job, it's a gift.
And across the city, kids and critters alike snuggled tighter, sighed deeper, and dreamed sweeter. Because every silly superhero knows, sleep is your real superpower.